Welcome back. So last episode at the end we beat the Mauville gym, and now we can use Rock Smash outside of battle, so I'm going to go ahead and teach that to somebody. And I don't know that I want to waste on any of those guys, because it's a really weak move. I'm going to see if anybody in the PC can learn that. Unfortunately, most HMs I really don't like teaching to my main Pokemon. The only ones that I do are like Surf, Fly, and Strength, because those are at least decent moves. Ones like Rock Smash kind of suck though, so I'll just teach it to Meta, who I'm not planning on using. And then we will use that to get back to Rustboro real fast. So I'm assuming it can learn it. I mean, it's a fighting type. I feel like it should be able to smash some rocks. Yeah, it can. Good. Yes. Delete some shit for Rock Smash. Detect is pretty much useless as far as I'm concerned. At least on somebody like that. The only time it could be useful is like if you're building an annoyer Pokemon for some particular reason, like for competitive battling or something, if you're into that. But for a regular playthrough of the game, there's almost no reason to use something like Detect. So I'm going to go this way. I'm going to try and speed it up for brevity. I wasn't sure if I was even going to bother showing this, but fuck it, I'm going to show it and you're going to like it. So I want to go back this way, and I'm going to pick up the experience share. Hey, there's a battle. I don't remember that. Okay. What's up, Hiker? Alright, well this is perfect for the tank. He can Metal Claw these bitches all day. Okay, yep, another one-hit KO. And a Machop. I probably should have switched out there. Oh well. Ow! That was kind of dangerous. Yeah, low kick is going to destroy the tank. Even though it has super high defenses, it's ×4 effective, and low kick, the power is based on how heavy the person you're using it on is. And the tank was, I think, last episode, when it popped up in the Pokédex, it was like somewhere around 800 pounds or something. So yeah, that was kind of dangerous and stupid for me to stay in. Luckily, I didn't get screwed over there, because I would have been really upset if I lost him. Especially after only getting him, like, you know, an episode ago. So these two people are confounded by these two rocks blocking the way. They look pretty small, honestly. I don't know why I can't just climb over or, you know, around. Apparently it's a big fucking deal. As we're back in the Vulpix cave, and I'm gonna get rid of the rock form, just be a good guy. Good guy, Jay. Shouted that boulder to show you how much I appreciate it. I want you to have this HM. Alright, so yeah, that's why I came here. I wanted to get strength. That's kind of important. It's actually not a bad move. Might teach a Tauros or something. Alright, I will go talk to them at their house later. I think he might give you something else. Anyway, I'm going to use Repel real fast so I don't have to fight any more of these Vulpi. Totally the plural for Vulpixes. Look it up. Yeah, that's bullshit, but we'll go with it for now. Do I have any Repels? Well, I have these. Yeah, I'll just use this. Okay, I need to invest in some super repels at some point. And I'm gonna roll back. Why are you still here? What the fuck? That person... Yeah, this guy helped earlier. And... okay, that's kind of weird. Nice metaphor, though, with all the, you know, weather stuff. He's giving us some repeat balls. I totally forgot he was here. I don't remember ever seeing him. I even never came this way before. Okay. We got some repeat balls. Those aren't going to be useful at all. They have a higher catch chance if the guy you're trying to catch you've caught it before. I won't be doing that probably in this Nuzlocke. I don't think that would ever happen. At least if it does, it's not going to be a guy I particularly care about. So I'm going to go back here. That's the main reason I came back. And I'm going to go talk to El Presidente up top. It's totally his name. And he's going to give us something for delivering that letter, the experience share. So that is an incredibly useful item. It's one of the most useful in Pokemon games, just period. Basically, so if you give that to a Pokemon, they will earn half of the experience for the fight, regardless, even if they weren't in the fight. So they can just be chilling in your party. So it's by far the easiest way to train up weak guys. Previously, like before I had that, in order to train someone weak that wasn't strong enough to fight in the battle, I'd have to have it go in first and then switch it out into somebody else who would then take care of the fight. But one, that takes longer, and two, that means every time, in every battle, you're ensuring that whatever you're fighting gets at least one hit on your main guy to start the fight, which is not good. So the experience share is really good for that. So you can just leave it on somebody weak for a while, and they'll be consistently leveling up in the background. I don't remember if there's anything back here. There's black glasses around here somewhere. I'm just gonna search for them. And probably look stupid for not finding them immediately, but whatever. I thought they were here, on the ground somewhere. Well, this is kind of embarrassing. Oh, found it. Okay. Took like the longest route possible to get it, but I found him eventually. And let's grab this. HP up, sure, why not? Let's see if this guy wants his glasses back. Those glasses, may I see them? Those are black glasses, not what I'm looking for. Okay, well, that's cool. I'll keep them. They up power of dark type moves, which I don't really have anybody to utilize those with. I guess I can give them to Taylor for now. Fuck, repel wore off. Yeah, repels are only like 100 steps, so they wear off pretty quick. You really need a super repel, or even better, a max repel to be efficient with them. So we're done with that, and going back to the experience share, that could be particularly valuable in a Nuzlocke if I want to train up somebody like decent that I find later, but it's significantly weaker than my main team. It's kind of an easy, relatively safe way to do it without having to worry about them dying all the time. Shut up, Ricky. You little bitch. Alright, double battle. So I've been getting really impatient with Taylor learning a new move, so I looked it up on Cerebi. Great website, totally recommend. 10 out of 10 would do business again. But basically, they're just kind of like a big online Pokemon database with all kind of useful information. And so Huntail is going to learn its next move at level 22, and it's going to get Water Pulse, and it's going to be great. So I'm going to use him for a bit until he gets that. Because once he has that, he will suddenly be way more useful. And it'd be pretty good in the next gym, because the upcoming gym, which I'm not going to get to for a little bit, but the 4th gym is a Fire-type gym. So Boner will come in handy yet again for a gym battle. Seems to be a theme. And I think Huntail will actually be pretty good there too. So I'm going to be training him in the tank primarily for a little bit, at least until Huntail gets to 22. And then is suddenly more useful. In fact, I want to look at his stats. Yeah, special attack's pretty good too, so that'll be fine. And another double battle. Man. Yeah, so this game was the first game, I mean, they introduced double battles back in Ruby and Sapphire, but this was the first one they introduced double battles with like 2 separate people. Not like, well, I guess in Ruby and Sapphire they had like the twins and whatnot that were double battles, but they were standing together. This is the first game where they introduced it, where if you had 2 people like that were standing separately, but they both see you at the same time, it'll instigate a double battle. And so they placed those all over the place in this game to kind of highlight it. I mean, you see a lot. I think there's more in this game than any other one, even ones later. But I mean, I don't blame them. Like they went ahead and added a new feature. They may as well show it off. That's what I would do. And I got paralyzed. That's great. Yeah, Effect Spore is one of the most annoying abilities ever to fight. It's basically that whenever you hit the Pokemon that has it with a physical move, there's, I think it's like a 30% chance, I don't know exactly, but I think it's around there, of the Pokemon that attacks you getting a status condition put on it. And it could be anything, so it could be sleep, poison, paralyzation, all bad. Alright, so let's fight the Windstrait family. They are up here in this house, and it's going to be 4 battles in a row. Let's do it. Yep, I will do that. So let's fight the dad first, who is ironically the weakest. And he's holding a son that's never mentioned in the Windstrait family. Alright, so he's got a Tailo. And so these 4 people we're going to fight in a row, and they'll give us an item at the end of that for beating them all. So So I'm gonna kinda just speed through these. Man, all these guys have berries. Got the flinch though, so that was helpful. Level 21, just one more level to go until Taylor is useful. We're almost there. I'm hoping by the end of these fights he'll be there. Oh, never mind, Rosalia. Time to bug out. Just to be safe, I don't want to. Yeah, I didn't want to get hit by that Mega Drain on Taylor. That would kind of be bad. Okie doke. Alright, so beat the mom, and now we have to fight the daughter. Gotta fight Vivi here. Interesting name. And I probably should have switched. Oh well. Ha, stun sword missed. Suck it. Okay, and a new mill. Alright, no problems. Yeah, you just lost. So let's see, who am I gonna fight last? And she's trying to her grandma. How dare you make my granddaughter cry? For that, I'm gonna smack you. Prepare to lose. Damn, bitch, calm down. Crazy. So she's got Medicites. Makes sense. Ow. That hurt. You're strong. Granddaughter was right. Yep. So, now that I beat all of them, they're just going to invite me into their house. So, thanks. And I think one of them gives me something. Yeah, so their grandson is actually one of the trainers in Victory Road. We will run into him later. Hopefully, assuming I don't die before then. Alright, so she's going to give us the Mantra Brace, which is a pretty useful item. I'm probably not going to use it here, but basically it doubles the EVs that your Pokemon gets from any fight. It does slow them down though. It lowers their speed stat by a good bit. So yeah, that's pretty useful if you're trying to EV train. However, for this Nuzlocke challenge, I don't really think that would be worth it. Especially since it does lower your the speed of the Pokemon that's holding it. Alright, so now that we have Rock Smash, we can go this way. Check out. So, who are you? Yeah, okay, that was helpful. So, here's the first time we run into these reporter bitches. They are annoying. I'm just gonna fight them. They always ask you for an interview. It's a double battle, but they ask you for an interview afterward. And just, you know, if you're playing this game, just decline it. There is no positive outcome to doing it. It's just annoying. I mean, like, it'll show up on the like TVs in game, whatever stupid one-word response you have, but it's just kind of silly, and it takes much longer to type in the answer to the interview than actually get any benefit from it. So no, I'm not gonna give you an interview, but I will fight you every time I see you. They show up later. Alright, so what was that name? Irene? Okay, yeah, I guess that's a normal name. I don't know why I thought it was weird. Leech Seed, fuck. Okay, good. Didn't have time for it to seed me. And yes, got Water Pulse. Didn't even have to delete a move for it because he didn't know 4 moves yet. It's pretty funny. Alright, so Taylor is now genuinely useful. Made it worthwhile to actually bring it this far, and should be pretty solid on the next gym. Okie doke. Let's check out Taylor's now Unshittiness. Water Pulse. Thank God. Don't have to use Whirlpool anymore. Okay, probably never gonna use that again, I would hope. Okie doke. Full of pep. Okay. Don't know what pep is, but we'll go with that. Like Pepto-Bismol, because then you probably have some problems, you know, like diarrhea, bloating, all the fun stuff they sing about in their ad campaigns. Do I have Pokeballs? Let's see. I do. Alright. So time to get a new member of our team. Let's see what's in this desert. Fuck. Well, Buzzkill. Guess can't go there yet. I lied. We are not going to see what's in that desert. That's like one step from wild Pokemon. Come on. You are cruel, game. You are cruel. Alright, so here's a Nuzlocke. Nuzlocke. Yep. If I ever caught one in a Nuzlocke challenge, I would totally name it that, because that would be pretty funny. And yes, I am terrible at humor, as you can tell by that judgment call there. So there's got a Lombre. Okay, and got the flinch. Cool, I don't have to endure the water move. And man, I have a high defense. Nah, screw Roar. Alright. However, we still can get a new wild Pokemon here on Route 112, I think it was. Let's see what there is. Dustox. I could use that. I'll catch it at least. Let's see, how can I catch it without killing it? Metal Claw shouldn't kill it. Well, it almost did, shit. Worked out pretty well though. Red health is optimal. And let's throw those Great Balls. I would hope this guy would be easy to catch compared to Aggron. And yep, first try. That's what I'm talking about. Got Dustox. It's a nocturnal Pokemon that flies from fields and mountains to the attraction of streetlights at night. It looses highly toxic powder from its wing. So yeah, it's just a moth basically. Dustox, I'm gonna name you. Now you're Dustox, so you can be Dustin. Shout out to my friend Dustin. Alright. I'm gonna go check out if that thing was any good and use my handy dandy teleport that I never use. Let's do it. Apparate back to the Pokemon Center. Okay. Yep, I'll heal while I'm here, why not? Alright, and let's grab Dustin. Yes, he's probably gonna be better than Oddish. What am I doing? There we go. Shield Dust, that's okay. His stats are really low though. Although he has two decent moves actually. Confusion and Gust are both, you know, actually real attacks. I might train him up with an experience share later, but right now, given how low those stats are, I'd be kind of nervous to use him in battle as he would die pretty quickly. So I might pick him up later, but for now I'm going to move on. And run back to where I was. Shit, I forgot you could find guys inside the rocks. I think I already caught a Pokemon on this route. I don't know exactly what route this qualifies as. And while I would love to have a Breloom, I don't want to risk cheating on the Nuzlocke unintentionally, so I'm gonna have to kill that unfortunately. I'm not sure what route that qualifies as. Let me check real fast, I'm curious now. Not that I can go and catch another one since I'm already here. Shit, that was its own route. Well, I just wasted my chance to get a Breloom. That is incredibly disappointing. Ah well. Let's see what else is in this grass while I'm here. Might be some cool stuff. Okay, another Dustox. That's somewhat disappointing. Gust is not going to hurt me at all. And I'm going to just, like, see one or two more. Just, well, Dust tie everywhere, apparently. It totally works for any plural of a word. Just add I on the end. It's always right. Don't worry. Alright, well, this is Dustox City, apparently, so I'm not going to look here anymore. This is getting kind of lame. Let's bug out. See what I did there? So, what's up, hikers? Hiker Bryce, and he's got a Numel. Okay, good. It did not use a fire-type move on me. That might hurt. Okay, Machop, I learned my lesson from last time. I will not leave the tank in for fighting Machops. It's a poor choice. Gardevoir will have no problem with them, however. Okay, who are you? Hey man, is the leader really gonna awaken that thing? Sounds like it, yeah, but we need the meteorite to do it. Oh, I get it now. That's why the rest of the crew went out to Falliber. You got it. Until they come back, we're not to let anyone pass, right? Alright, so that was a interesting conversation that we totally eavesdropped on by clicking on them directly behind them. Anyway, so yeah, there's the first Team Magma guys we've seen so far, I think. And they're plotting some crazy shit with the meteorite that we'll find out later when we get to Falliber. Which shouldn't be that long from now, actually. Ah, god damn it, no. Don't. Do not want. Okay, let's get Gardevoir some XP. He's falling behind. Alright, so new area. That equals new Pokemon. Fiery Path, let's go. It's probably not going to be a fire type, ironically. Really? Really? And a Azurill. Well, fuck that. I'm not catching you. Not only is it not a fire type, it is just bad. Get the hell out of here. And I didn't kill you in one hit. That is terrible. Gardevoir, you need to get your shit together. Okay, I don't have strength. I do have strength, actually. I don't think I can use it without the next badge, though. I think there's like a Firestone, maybe some other items back there. I hope there's something else in here apart from the Azurill, because that was just awful. And, of course, now I find something good. I would totally use that Machoke, but I can't. Oh well. Well, that was disappointing. At least we got an Aggron last episode. Oh, fuck, a Cyndaquil! That would be perfect. Oh, I want that. That's perfect. Caught a Cyndaquil and Fiery Path. It would be awesome. I'd have a Typhlosion on my team. Shit would be good. But no, I found a fucking Azurill. Not that I'm bitter or anything. So yeah, I'll go ahead and learn Calm Mind. That could actually be pretty useful. And get out of here. Okay. I have a Burn Heal. That would be good. Fuck. Doesn't look like I do. Okay. Well, Gardevoir won't be fighting for a bit. And I'm gonna pick some berries. Why not? I think one of those, I think that was actually a Burn Heal berry. Maybe. Yes! Perfect. That was convenient. No, fuck. I thought you could like directly use them to heal stuff. Oh, okay. So because I was facing the thing, it actually planted it. Whoops. I derped that up pretty hard. Alright, double battle. Okay. Let's see what these guys got. Ugh, can't talk. What these guys got. And this should not be much of a problem. Slugma. Oh, Leech Seed, that's always annoying. Alright, time to kill that Shroomish immediately. Can't Leech Seed me. And got Effect Sport. Cool. That Leech Seed is gonna infuriate me for the rest of the battle. Okay, well there goes Roselia. At least that thing gives a lot of XP, and I'm about to go to sleep, so that is not chill. Let's finish this in one turn. Good. Okay. That worked out. Nope, nope. Didn't mean to do that. Did want to switch in Gardevoir, though. Okay. Can we go to the desert now? Can we? Can we? Fuck. Nope. No, we can't. Alright, cool trainer. See, I can tell by his sprites. Aw, didn't kill it. Man. And he's got a super potion. What a bitch. Killed it that time, what? Okay, whatever. Well, I didn't even know that could learn Splash. I'll take it. Splash literally does nothing. I mean, that's... yeah. I'll leave it at that. It's fucking retarded. Alright, come on, Gardevoir. There we go. Got the hit. Okay, fine. You're cool. I'll at least be okay with giving you my number. Why are you staring at that tree? What am I doing? I'm thinking about making my own room. Alright, yeah, so he's going to give secret power, which you can use to make your own like room in these games. You can also use it in battle. In battle it's kind of okay. It has a different effect depending on like what terrain you're in, so it's kind of interesting. Let's go see what's in this house. Fuck, I don't have Oddish anymore. I think I can run around. Yeah, okay. Hey, lady, what's up? So, she's gonna heal me. That's good. Get rid of all those ugly status conditions. Didn't mean to do it twice, though. And, I'm gonna end the episode here. I've been trying to keep them, like, in the 25-minute range max. Let me know if you'd prefer longer ones, but I'm trying to keep them in, like, 20 to 25-minute range. So I'm going to cut this here. Next time I'm going to continue to the left and get to Fall Over Town, see what shenanigans are going down there with Team Magma. So thanks for watching and see you then.